Just because I poke fun at the stories I read and or fan art featured in my videos doesn't mean that anyone should harass the creators of anything featured in this show. Cyberbullying is a serious issue that damages people emotionally and psychologically, sometimes to the point of self-harm and or suicide. Please keep any and all criticism constructive and reasonable for all parties involved. Thank you. Hey guys, what is up? This is GothCat bringing you episode 13 of the Crappypasta show. That's right, lucky number 13. Personally I don't really believe in number superstitions, but whatever. Today I will be reading two pastas. One is My Name is MCCP, and the other is It Will Only Hurt for a Second, a pasta which I swear to God is in all caps. I am not even joking. Well, now that that's out of the way, enjoy the show, guys. I am test subject MCCP. I used to be an ordinary teenage girl. I started having weird dreams. They made me insane. So insane that I killed someone. I have short brown hair with a purple streak. I have bright blue eyes and a sprinkle of freckles on my face. I'm kind of tall for my age. My hobbies include gaming, creating music, and of course, killing people. The scientists and doctors have tested me to find out what's wrong with me, but they didn't find anything. They injected me with a liquid that was supposed to kill me, but my body bonded with it. It turned me into a monster. Whenever I kill someone, my eyes turn a blood red color, and I get stronger, and faster and smarter. One day, I escaped the test lab. I killed a lot of people to get out of that hellhole. The only thing of value to me was my chainsaw. It was black in color and it had a white panda sticker on one side. It had silver blades and it would glow a pretty blue color. The police were after me. I ran and ran. They lost me in the woods. I walked for a while. My blue Converse shoes were all muddy, and my black shirt and white panda hoodie were all bloody. I need to clean up somewhere. Suddenly, I was tackled to the ground. MCCP. What the fuck? A boy wearing a white hoodie and black chains held a knife against my throat. I looked at his pale white face. His eyes were black like they were burnt, and he had a smile carved into his face. Jeff the Killer. Go to sleep. I push him off me. MCCP. Now why do I have to kill such a sweet little boy? He stabs my leg. I don't feel it. I am a monster after all. I push the chainsaw against his neck. MCCP. I'm not so innocent now. Someone grabs me from behind. Slendy. Jeff, are you okay? Jeff. I'm fine, Slendy. She caught off guard. Slendy, and who might you be? MCCP. I am MCCP, and I was born a killer. As you know, Halloween is a time for fright and the paranormal. Some people don't believe in the supernatural, but oh, they're there and more alive than ever. Because we fear them, they know we can't do anything about that, and they get more and more powerful. As we age, we tend to forget, but our brains do not let us. Many times you see this figure in the room, the dark, horrid room. You think you're hallucinating, but oh no, you're not. The object becomes more and more realistic, and well, it seems to have taken over you. It's hard to breathe and your heart is beating so fast you pass out and find yourself in a cold, dark room. You're tied to a chair and no access to get out. You see the image now with the tray with all kinds of sharp tools on it. You begin to panic, but you know you can't do anything about it. You're pretty much a part of the chair. You can't scream. One, because you have a gauge in your mouth, and two, you are probably in the middle of nowhere. Suddenly, the object gets a meek, clever, and cuts your limbs off, and you scream in pain, but the gauge is in your way. Suddenly, the thing patches you up. He takes off your gauge, and your mouth can finally relax. But not for long. If you can't get out by walking, you'll have to scream your way out. But before you scream, you get the urge to ask, Why do you patch me up? Aren't you just going to kill me? The thing replies with a smile. It wouldn't be funny if you died right away. I want to have fun with you. You and me are going to have a blast. It takes a syringe and puts it into your vein. There, the thing says you won't feel a thing. Now you can watch the harvest. Harvest, you spit out in a crazy way. Yes, it'll be great. Then you will be my doll for life and you'll love it. Suddenly he takes a knife and cuts you open one by one. He takes your organs out, but not your heart, and you fading away due to blood loss. You suddenly wake up in unbearable pain. Shh, the monster said it'll only hurt for a second. Well, the man looks like a normal man, but he gets into your house and watches you and makes you think he's an obstacle when you're not looking. He gets you for you to never be seen again. You to be his doll for life. Shh, sweet dreams. Alright. What do I have to say? Let's see. First, let's start with, my name is MCCP. Well, this is obviously a, self-insert and, a pretty lame one in that, I think, yeah. So, judging by that, it's probably some fantasy that, whoever wrote this wanted to be more powerful because they felt powerless or something, because this person writes MCCP as this really overpowered character, like a lot of characters in the Creepypasta community, and then there's this weird formatting at the end when right after a straight up narration, it sort of reads like a script. Here, let me give you an excerpt. Jeff the killer, go to sleep. I push him off me. MCCP. Now why do I have to kill such a sweet little boy? It's kind of weird how this author switched between narrative format and script format. You know, you can't do that in a story. I mean, either write a narrative or write a script. You can't do both. You know, it kind of boggles my mind why the author would want to do something like that. Oh boy. I don't really have much else to say for my name is MCCP. It's just a dumb idea in an awkward format. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, now let's move on to It Will Only Hurt for a Second. This one was actually pretty fun to read because the all caps going on in the story is it's like there's when you do something like that where you put the story in all caps except for like the last few words, if you can call them that. You gotta see it doesn't make it any scarier than it would be with the proper capitalization. In fact, it just sounds like someone needlessly yelling out a story, without any sort of I mean, it's not even casual. It's just... Oh, God. In fact, I actually started laughing a bit before narrating it. You know, just because it was that laughable as a story, and the all caps kind of distracts you from the context, which is someone getting captured and tortured by some weird killer for a harvest or something, you know, with the catchphrase, "It'll only hurt for a second," and it may conceal some of the errors going on, but but if you have errors that need to be concealed, they shouldn't be there at all. You should just correct it, you know, instead of... It's like, why would an author... Was the author trying to make this story scarier? Was they trying to cover up their own errors? Oh God, did lack of proper capitalization prevent them from noticing their own errors? And on top of all that, it's a pretty huge text wall. I mean, the caps lock is cruise control for crappy category is very fitting for this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I swear the things, the things you see on the show, am I right? Okay. Speaking of, full out silliness, next time I'll be reading, in the next episode, I'll be reading a, story called, Jeff's Vengeance. It should be interesting, and, as for my next, upload, get ready for an all-new episode of Not Sure if Troll. This is Gothcat signing out. Thank you, and goodbye.